Hi, I'm Chef Ben. Welcome here to the Chef School at Buehler's Fresh Foods. Today, it's time to ring in the new year, so we're gonna be bringing you some delicious pork and sauerkraut. First thing that we're gonna do is we're actually gonna make a dry rub, and then we're gonna coat the pork with fat. So we're actually gonna take some brown sugar, salt, dry mustard, and some black pepper. And we're going to mix that together just to make sure those are evenly combined. So now that we've mixed up the dry rub, we're gonna coat the pork shoulder completely with it. Just get really nice, even coverage. Now that we've coated it evenly, we're gonna move on to the next step where we're gonna sear it off in our saute pan. Another option for this is you can actually roast this in your oven on a high temp, like 425 or 450 degrees, to also achieve like that nice caramelization on the outside before it's gonna go into your slow cooker. So over medium to medium high heat, we're gonna warm our saute pan, and then next we're gonna add our oil to it. Now I like to start with a fat cap down first. I just like to make sure that gets a really good color onto it. It's gonna bring out a lot of flavor. So we're gonna set that down in there. Now be patient with this. It's gonna take some time to get that nice even color. And you wanna make sure that your pan's not too hot so it doesn't scorch it either. You can see we're getting some beautiful golden brown color on there, what you're looking for. And we're just gonna move it around to each one of the sides to sear in the juices. All right, beautiful. Now that we have it seared on all sides, we're just gonna set that off to the side. You can get the ends too if you want to. And then we're gonna place that next into the crock pot, just like that. All right, so around it, we're gonna place our onions. Put those all around. Have some cloves of garlic. Some bay leaves. Add in our sliced apples. And all this is going to cook down really nicely. All right. Next, we're gonna add our stock. Going to add a beer. I like a lager or a Pilsner for this. I'm using a German Pilsner this time. All right, beautiful. All right, and lastly, we're gonna top it with our delicious sauerkraut. All right, place that right on top. Just like that. All right, we're gonna place on our lid. We're gonna set this to low, and we're gonna let it go for about 8 to 10 hours, or until it's really tender and it kind of falls off that bone in the middle. You can serve it over mashed potatoes or whatever your specialty is for New Year's, but this is gonna be awesome. I'm really excited to see how it turns out. That looks fantastic. It's nice and tender. Oh, beautiful. It's pulling right off of the bone there. I'm just gonna place some of that right there onto our mashed potatoes. Get some of that delicious sauerkraut on there as well. Have to get some of the apples and the onions here. Place that right over the top. Right. Now that is a beautiful looking pork and sauerkraut. I'm Chef Ben. Thanks for watching What's Cooking with Buehler's Fresh Foods.